And I'd like to first of all congratulate Senator Black in bringing this issue forward, and going round the country and educating people on an issue that's far away from home, but is a very, very great justice issue. I'd also like to congratulate my colleague, Deputy Collins, for bringing it into the House here to debate. As my colleague, Deputy Murphy, said, the arguments we put up to government are that there are legal, political and practical reasons. In relation to legal reasons, government has much greater access to legal advice than we have. But it always depends on how you ask the question. In other words, do you say, is this legal? You might get the answer no. But the other question is much more pertinent when you're in government, and that is, how do you legally achieve this political end? Tell us how to do it legally. So, Minister, I'm sure you can find a legal way of doing what we need to do. But I would also have to say that at times we're told that we can't do this because of Europe and we can't do that. I think it's time we tested some of these rules. If they are so draconian as they're made out to be, we've got a problem. Because a small country like Ireland, with our history, should have the ability to stand up for other persecuted people. I see no point in having commemorations in the Mansion House of the First Dáil if it's only just commemorating in a dead way something that happened 100 years ago. I see them as reminders of from where we came and what we sought and what we didn't get in terms of recognition from other countries at that time, and we had to fight very hard to get just recognition from other nations throughout the world. And I think we should never forget our struggle. One thing that always amazes me about the issue in the Middle East is that we all know and we all empathise with the Jewish people for their sufferings. The horrendous, horrendous sufferings. But you'd think that that would have given them an understanding of the need for generosity, for openness. Now, I've had reliable, from colleagues and from other people, evidence of what's going on. And one of the interesting things about this bill, and I'm nearly out of time, is this. It's the Occupied Territories Bill. And if the cap doesn't fit, don't wear it. But is anybody disputing that there are occupied territories in the Middle East, in Palestine, and that Palestinian lands have been occupied? That in itself is wrong. The treatment that has been meted out is doubly wrong. It's time we took a stand as a nation, and if we get wrapped in the knuckles after 4 or 5 years by Europe, be it so.
Thank you, Deputy. Now